What's good? Your boy Savage, aka Sev Cisneros. You tuning in to Sev Lokes Hotels 2.0. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell. Let's get to the politics. Big shout out to everybody showing the channel love. Appreciate the love and support. Thank you for the interactions. Mall high salute to the riders out there. Before I start this video, I am not promoting gang life, gang culture, just telling the testimony, giving life experience, shining some light on the Denver Metro. So with that being said, let's get to this video. So recently I was asked, why do people sometimes say Denver is a mini LA? Now there's an argument because we're Denver, bro. And LA is LA. California is California. You know, there's bits and parts of the city, of the Denver Metro, Aurora, whatever, all the Denver Metro, Montbello, Denver Metro, the Denver City, that has some of the same styles, maybe some of the same lingo. But also, Denver has its own lingo. Also, Denver has its own style. One big reason I think people tend to say at times Denver, the Denver Metro, and because if you come to the Denver Metro, like the Metro, the city of Denver, they've tore down a lot of the history, so they pushed everybody east. But I still consider Aurora Denver Metro. I still consider anything you can get to in a matter of minutes, and it's not far. It's all the Denver Metro to me. Plus, in Aurora, you got a lot of Denver residents that moved out there. But I think one big reason why people tend to say that is because we have majority of the organizations that are in California out here in the Denver Metro. You have you have Crips, Bloods, you have handfuls of North, and even in Colorado you have Norteños, you got Sureños. One thing for a long time, Denver Metro had more of the California style, West Coast style, the lingo. There's certain parts of the Denver Metro that sounded kind of like the aspect of some Cali lingo or whatever. It was the same sound. I've been accused of sounding like I'm from California. Fool say, "Hey, bro, you from Cali? You got that lingo down." And for me, that was just regular. Being from the East Side, that's how we talked. But people will say, "Bro, you sound like somebody that could be from California." I think it has to do with the styles. Fools are more tend to rock like the West Coast styles. You catch fools in Dickies and Chuck Taylors out here. You catch people in original Nikes, Cortezes, and Ben Davis. I seen fools in Ben Davis. Like there's more of a style of the West Coast out here. Some of the same gang politics. I've heard even like the Crips out here, Roan 60s tripping with A-Trays and the Hoovers. I know other cities and states that they have them gangs, but sometimes they ride together, and you will never see that in California or even in Denver, bro. You never gonna have 60s and A-Trays come together. Out here, that's like a big beef. They got Cali Blood Hoods out here, and then they got original. Don't get me wrong, you got original Bloods from Denver also, but I guess the main point is the styles are similar. You got a lot of the similarities. Not saying we're on the on the status of Cali or trying to compare and contrast, but that somebody asked the question, and I'm just kind of giving some insight why people might say that. A lot of fools from the Metro tend to migrate to the West Coast style, the West Coast feel. And that's what it is, man. That's what it boils down to. You don't really, out here, you're not going to see a lot of fools and, fitted down like Timbos and Timberlands. There's probably some fools, but it's always more of a West Coast feel. Another thing is, too, you got a lot of Cali fools out here. A lot of fools that, came out here to relocate. You have, the sports teams. You see a lot of Cali sports out here. So that's why people tend to say that, Denver is a mini LA. Now me, I don't say it. We're our own thing. That's what we do. We do us. We're Mile High babies, and that's how I see it. Like when I say that, we have Crippen came from California, but you have Denver Crips that are original fools that are from their own blocks. They don't bang Cali hoods at all, and I think that's where a lot of fools get it confused, because you'll hear Trey O, and fools automatically think that's Harlem 30s from California, but it's not. It's 30th Ave from Denver. They bang their own sets. So that's, the aspect. There's original Denver hoods that bang Denver hoods. Don't have nothing to do with California, not the neighborhood car. Yes, you do have the neighborhood car, but it's a whole different car. It's not the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So there is separation, but still, people are going to say Crippen came from California. But yeah, that's one of the big reasons. We got a lot of the same styles. There's a lot of the same gangs. The way a lot of fools from the Denver, especially if you're breeding from certain neighborhoods, it's a lot of the same lingo, a lot of the same, accent. So that's what it is, man. Mile High salute to the riders. You know what it is. Let's go.